day, I was driving in the car with my boyfriend, and we were just sitting there talking, listening to music, and we like to kind of drive around. I don't know if any of you go to the East Lansing campus around state, but we always like to drive over there just because it's fun, good atmosphere. But we were driving, and all of a sudden, my boyfriend swerves to the other side. We're only going about 30 miles an hour, but I look over, and there was a car that almost ran into the front of mine who was driving my car. But I was really scared. I almost had a heart attack, I swear. But he had seen the car coming that was almost hitting us, so he did get it and missed the car. But apparently they didn't stop or couldn't stop in time for the stop sign, and almost could have caused a huge accident because we could have hit the other cars, the oncoming traffic. But the reason I share this story with you is because after this had occurred, we were really thinking about, how that could have affected us. We could have really gotten into a serious accident. And that kind of got us on the topic of seatbelts. And we were saying how I can't get into a car without wearing a seatbelt. I feel weird if I don't have something strapping me in, and I don't feel comfortable or safe without it. And he felt the same way. So I did a little research about seatbelts, and I came to find that it's really important that all of you wear it every time you get into the car. So today I'm going to try and convince you to wear your seatbelt every single time you get in the car. Car accidents can have a frightening toll on lives and injuries every year. According to the Motor Vehicle Association, 3 million Americans are injured in auto accidents annually. That's a huge number. Think about every time you get into the car, you could potentially get into an accident. Now, if you do get into an accident and you're not wearing your seatbelt, the likelihood of you getting injured or killed goes up dramatically. 5,000 people are killed each year because of auto accidents. I don't know the statistic on whether they were wearing their seatbelt or not, but personally, that's just too much of a risk for me to take personally, and I hope that it's a risk that you don't want to take as well, because my life is important to my family, to my friends, and all of you. If even you guys got into an accident, we've known each other for just a semester, but that would have an impact on all of us as well. If I got into a car accident, I would hope you guys would be like, oh my gosh, So I really do urge you to wear your seatbelt in case of an accident. Car accidents are the leading cause of death for college students and high school students. Whether we like it or not, we're not experienced drivers. We might say that I'm a defensive driver, I never get into accidents, I'm always careful, but the thing is, we've only been driving for 5 years tops. We're not that experienced, and especially for high school drivers, right when they get out on the road at 16, so inexperienced and very dangerous. So if you're not wearing your seatbelt, that it could cause an accident because we're not experienced. So you have to wear your seatbelt. Which is why I brought up that point, because we're all college kids, and those are the main people who get into these accidents. The Motor Vehicle Association, the chances of an individual's death or injury is reduced by 50% when you wear your seatbelt. This, in a case of an on-head collision, if you're gonna go straight on, it's probably not gonna end well. You might die, but let's say a car comes on the side and hits, like that case with my boyfriend and I. If that car would have hit that passenger side that I was on, and I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, that car could have flew around, and I could have been all over the car if I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. I could hit my head on the windshield, I could hit my head on the window next to me, I could be all over the place. But if you're wearing that seatbelt, you're secure in your seat, and you have a less chance of getting hurt.